Hey, howdy everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm checking out the new Madilyn May EP, The Bard. If you take even 2 seconds to look at my channel, you know I do primarily metal stuff, but I also love everything. I've talked about that a lot. I love all music, basically, and Madilyn May is a perfect example of an artist who is not metal at all, but I love her music. I've got this album on vinyl. This is my album of the year last year. Go check out my video talking about how great this is. I think that was maybe one of the first videos on my channel, I think. Actually, so it's been a while, but I'm checking out her new EP. I did not do a video on her last EP, but it was really good. I didn't like it quite as... Yeah, Promise You Won't Scream. I didn't like it quite as much as To Exist With You, but I still thought it was good. It just didn't hit as hard, like... For me, personally. Let's see how The Bard is going to sound. I think I'm going to like this one more. I haven't heard any of the singles. I've just been avoiding listening to them and waiting for the EP. I did hear Garden Jargon. I know that's not on this EP, but just letting you know I did hear that. I was in the live premiere for that. That's such a weird song. That's so different for her kind of music, but it's really good. It's very, very unique. Anyway, let's get into this. The Madilyn May side of my community is a small but vocal part of what I do. I love talking about music that's not just... That's the wrong scene. That's not just... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I love talking about music that's not just metal. Let's get into this. I'm excited. I'm yapping too much. I needed not yap so much. Let's go. Let's go. Track 1. Call Me the Bard. Oh yeah. Turn this up.
I used to lead with my head as my feet. My heart used to be irrelevant, yearning for more, a place in the score. My soundtrack would be excellent. How many tales will I tell till I go on my own adventure? Strumming along, just a bard with the song, slowly you'll remember.
And Spotify's not scrolling again. This is great.
I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some distant magic land. How very hard to be a bard in Santa Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life, khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. So hand me a pen and call me the bard.
Yo, this slaps so hard so far. I love this.
Lately I think I've been stuck on the brink, afraid to leave all that I know behind. Word spreading now of a bard town to town, with music and I blooming here online. Orpheus sings for Eurydice, who is gone for good now. What would I lose if I was in his shoes? If I turn around, it's a lonely path, isn't it? Of a bard with an itch to do more than he knows how. More than he knows, more than he... I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some...
This is so good, dude.
Land. How very hard to be a bard in Santan Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life, khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. Send me on tour and call me the bard.
Oh, speaking of tour, very disappointed I wasn't able to go to her tour. Wish I could have gone. It looked really fun.
try to be brave on the brink that I contemplate, going beyond till the grave, 'cause there's always another quest waiting to take me and make me a little less wise and a little more lost. 'Cause the more that I know, the more that I don't, and I'm chasing it now. I'm leaving this town, I'm writing my findings and no slowing down. I'm bored again, guess I'll pretend I'm from some distant magic land. How very hard to be a bard in Santan Valley, Arizona. Romanticize my silly life, khaki armor, quest to Walmart. Someday I'll die, but for now I'm alive. So call me the bard, call me the bard.
This is really good. Oh my goodness, dude, the progression of this song has been insane. Okay. That was great. That was amazing. Dude, okay. The main thing I love is how this song is like over 5 minutes, which for the kind of music I listen to is average song length. But for music like this, it's a little bit longer, but the progression of it felt really, really good. She could have ended about halfway through before it got into this like weird middle section. But then she had like a little bridge that lasted for a little while and then repeated stuff and made it more interesting through the end with like the layers and everything. My favorite part of this was y'all know I love 1 to 4 chord progressions. If you know that I love that, then you know that I love that. But yeah, I love that. That's one of my favorites, as well as like a 1 to a 6 to a 4 to a 1, like any sort of thing like that. And that song had some of that too. Just hits for me. It's one of my favorites and I love it. Great track. Great first track. Let's keep going. Why is the get out of here? There we go.
My finger paints aren't great, but I still hang them on my fridge.
Her vocal harmonies are so good too.
Whenever I look at it, no, I am not Picasso or Da Vinci or who knows who. Though I am not the best by far, I sure like what I do. Alright guys, on your mark, get set! So down, take a nap, I'll catch up to you. Run laps around me, but we'll both burn out soon. The finish line's close and you've nothing to prove. And though I'm behind, I need a nap too. 'Cause though I'm a tortoise, I've nothing to prove. Though I'm a tortoise, I've nothing to prove.
The production is great too. Like the different instruments and like her voices, the way they feel, they have like depth to them. You can hear them in different places. It's interesting.
We all end up 6 feet below. Bury me in my favorite hat. The medals I've won from the races I've run on display back home with my cat. We all end up 6 feet below. So why should we care about all that? I run my mouth and I will till I'm bald. And things may not be as the forecaster told. 'Cause they wanted me to show off what I do, but I couldn't care any less to show you. It's the
Yeah, bring the flute in.
nothing to prove. Though I'm a hair, I've got nothing to prove. Death is marching, death is marching. cardboard boxes, earthy holes. Can I hang our favorite pictures on the walls of moss and mold? Death is marching, steadfast cowardice. It doesn't care if you're bronze, hoof or gold. If I reach the end before you,
little acapella drum section. Why is Spotify not scrolling, bro? This happens all the time.
You and your hand to slow down, take a nap, I'll catch up to you. When laps around me, but we'll both burn out soon. They'll pit us against one another, it's true. And though we are different, we've nothing to prove. Though I'm a tortoise, I've nothing to prove. Though you're a hare, you've got nothing to prove. Though we are different, we've nothing to prove. Although I'm a tortoise, I've nothing to prove.
Another banger. One thing, like, oh, I hit pause. Why did it go to the next song? Anyway, another thing that I've noticed compared to this is still a great album. This is my favorite album of last year. Not the best, but it's my favorite. There's a difference. But I think you can have music, a little bit of a rant here. I think you can have music that is not like objectively the best music ever written. Like if we're talking objectively the best music ever written, this album right here, that one. But you can have music that's not necessarily the best music ever written, but you listen to it and it just hits in a way that other music doesn't. And that's what Madilyn May's whole thing is, basically. Like, all of her music is so fun. It's very whimsical. It's something that she says a lot in her Instagram posts. Talks about a little whimsical music. And it does have this feel, especially this album. This is very, like, medieval themed. I mean, just look at the title and the overall, like, you know, cover art. The theme of the album is, like, the bard, medieval. Same with, like, the song titles. I mean, just read them. But that's something she does really well, is taking something in this genre, fun, whimsical, singer-songwriter, medieval, whatever you want to call it, but like taking this music and making it so interesting. Her songwriting is amazing. It doesn't feel like the songs overstay their welcome. Doesn't feel like they're too short either. The first track was over 5 minutes, but it didn't feel like it. This track, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It feels so well paced, though. Throughout the whole thing, you've got your different sections, but it doesn't just feel like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It doesn't just feel like the standard song progression. It feels like the sections are so different, even though they are a lot, like there's a lot that's similar between them, but there's enough that's different to make them interesting throughout the whole song, and it's great. A lot of songs that you listen to, some of them will have certain sections that you can tell are just copy-pasted, where, oh, here's another chorus. Let's just, why record another chorus? Just put the same chorus the first time in there. But you can tell she doesn't do that. You can tell it's really well thought out. Either there's different instruments, or there's different harmonies, or she has more vocal layers or something going over it. It's so interesting throughout the whole song. And that's my favorite part about her music. Let's keep going. Seems like this is about Joan of Arc.
Did God send you marching in, steadfast and true to the end? Cut your long hair, be a man, kneel to the servant, call him your king, do what you must and run, go back to your home. History is no one's friend. No, you'll never be known as only Joan again, as only Joan again.
This is beautiful. I love the softer guitar.
Say you were lost to time. Stories blur. Was your hair brown or blonde? Were you ever there? Either way, now you're gone. Run, go back to your home. History is no one's friend. Now you'll never be known as only June again. Run, go back to your home. History is no one's friend.
Those vocal harmonies. It's so good.
As only June again. As only June
Ooh.
I'll twist and I'll change, my name rearrange. Time makes us inhuman. I'll live and I'll die, but if immortalized,
You'll never be you again.
Very interesting. I think this song is about like taking a historical figure like Joan of Arc. I think that's the Joan that this song is referring to. It's the only Joan that I can think of. And thinking of like putting someone on a pedestal and there being like this hero or whatever. Like history kind of twists how people were, and it kind of like makes them seem different from just the average person. And I think this song is kind of about like oh, what were you like? Like what were you really like? Like we have all these stories of people. But what were they really like? Like how are their personalities? What would it be like to get to know them? Like that kind of stuff. Interesting concept for a song. I really enjoyed how lighter that was instrumentally, with more of just the guitar. I think there was, there was like little strings and stuff, but I think that was, besides that was the only, there were some, like here, little chime bells, little ding-dongs or something, but yeah, very light on the instrumentals. That was a great song. Let's keep going. I saw her post a lot about this song, but I haven't heard it yet, so it's finally time.
Always the artist, never the muse. Crave your attention, you don't have a clue. Keep blocking eyes from across crowded rooms. Did you catch my glance, or are you looking too? Ooh, always the poet, never the poetry. You wanna be somebody you only see once in your life, but remember forever, eyes sharp as a knife, hair soft as a feather. Compare me to a summer's day, something romantic yet charmingly clever. I wanna become all of the rays in the sun.
Oh, that's such a good melody. Dare I say, best song so far?
The same way that I see you. fantasize about all the ways I'd ruin your life. Keep locking eyes from across crowded rooms. Did you catch my glance, or were you looking too? Overthink every time that we speak, then write up a song dedicated to me.
Yeah, dude. Those little jumps there, that's such a good melody.
I feel so small, a fly on the wall. Someone just noticed me. Don't let me only be just what I guess I wanted. Stuck in a bird's eye view. Tell me, why do I feel small, a fly on the wall? Someone just noticed me. Don't let me only be always the artist, never the muse. Crave your attention, you don't have a clue. Romanticize me, fantasize about all the ways I'd ruin your life. Sailor and siren just drown in my eyes. Something erotic that gives butterflies. Call me your pearl, your sweet Gibson girl. I'm selfish, I'm vain, just say I'm yours. I wanna be held, all the rays of the sun. Shine it down on your face on a wall.
That hits every time, that's so good. Alright, I think that might be the best song so far. Oh my goodness, I can't play. That melody part was so good. I'm not sure if the melody is exactly correct, but the main part of it I got right. That like part. My bad. Anyway, that was really, really good. That's my favorite song in the EP so far, I think. But we got 2 more songs left. Let's see what we got. Ooh, the little bit of pitch wavering there. Sounds kind of a nostalgic lo-fi vibe a little bit.
Can I be paired with you? Not for any reason other than the fact I think we make for a good team. A side story or two, slay a couple dragons together, and I can't help but think
Ooh, this song feels more like To Exist With You. I think it's the instrumentation vibes. It just feels more like something off of that album.
If we split from the team, would you wanna follow me? Or I could follow you. Come on, let's do our own thing. I sound like such a flirt, but usually this works. Something about you just leaves me all fidgety, speechless, and wishing we were something a little bit more than the friends that we are. But I'll take this if it means I get to be around you.
I think it's this section in particular that feels more like To Exist With You. I love the weird sort of dreamy reverb feel that this has. Maybe this is my favorite song. It's gonna be hard to pick, because they've all been really good so far. Yo, if I could not bump my mic, that would be great.
Do everything I can and more. So do you accept my side quest, or I wanna make stories to put on a shelf. I wanna protect you and you can yourself.
Yo, this song really hits. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I like this one the best, actually. Ooh, hear those strings. Bring a little trumpet in there? Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. Yep. That's the best song in the EP so far. We got one more, but that one is the best so far. Big fan of that. Big fan of the vibes. Big fan of the atmosphere. Big fan. Very cute lyrically. This EP is so good. I don't have a single negative thing to say about it so far, unless maybe the last song sucks, and then I'll give the EP like a really low score because I don't know. Dude, this is so good. Her songwriting is so good. The sound of it is so good. The lyricism, her lyricism in general is great. I talked about that with To Exist With You, but in here especially, like a lot of lyrics in this kind of genre, I guess, kind of feel a little bit too simple. But Madilyn writes lyrics that are like, they feel kind of simple, but also really well thought out. They're very, like, there's a lot of depth and meaning behind them. And you saw that with something like Joan, and even like this. Like, this is such a cute little story told with these lyrics. With the metaphor of, like, side quest. That's dude, this EP is just incredible so far. Yeah, I don't have a single negative thing. Last track, let's finish it off. Let's see what we got. No way. You can't do my favorite chord progression. That's not allowed. Can't do a 1 to a 3. Oh my goodness. How's she just gonna do that? Come on. Oh. It wasn't a 4, sorry. Oh my goodness. No, this is gonna be my favorite song, isn't it? Oh my goodness, that hits so hard.
Feel satisfied. Why am I surprised? Why am I always standing on the brink of something just out of my reach? I'm standing on the brink of something new that I want. I know that it's almost mine. Yes, something tells me I'll somehow always be standing on the brink of something new. I'd beg the universe to
Back to this part. Oh my goodness. I think this is the best song in the EP. It just got better and better as it went. Still is missing an L there. Whoever put the lyrics in. Also, I didn't mention it before, but there was like, I think there was an am missing somewhere in an earlier song. I didn't talk about it, but I noticed it. Oh my goodness. That melody's incredible. This is the best song in the EP. Oh my goodness. Wow.
The brink of everything.
That's incredible. It's one of the best EPs of the year. Without a doubt. Wow, that song, that was the best song. This just got better and better as it went. The Call Me the Bard was good. I really liked it. Doma Tortoise, also really good. Joe and I was like, okay, the lyricism is really good in that one. That's what stands out most for me. And then this is my favorite song. Then this one. Then this one. Dude, this EP is... It's just... I don't have words. It's so good. I expected it to be good. I didn't expect it to be this good. I don't know why I ever doubted that it wouldn't be good. But it was amazing. Now, how does it stack up with my favorite work of hers? I don't know. But that's something for my podcast episode. Podcast. I'll have to update my thoughts after a few more listens of this. Because this is a masterpiece. But this, I also think, is a masterpiece. And it's going to be real hard to pick which one I like more. But also, we don't always have to compare things. I don't have to pick a favorite. Can't I just like them both equally? That was incredible. I loved the little ending part of The Brink, where she brought in some of the melodies from the other songs and put some of those in at the end. Banger. That made an already good song even better, and it kind of tied the album all together in a nice little bow at the end. Kind of a callback to previous stuff. I love things like that. I love when I say album, but it's an EP. 26 minutes. Although, who knows? I mean, you've seen, there have been some bands who've released albums that are like under 30 minutes. It's like, this is an album? Like, dude, come on, it's an EP. So these days you could call this an album, but I think it's more so about song, like the number of songs instead of the length of the album. Like, this is 6 songs, but the majority of the songs are over 3 minutes, most of them 4 or 5 minutes long. So I think that you could call this an album, but song number wise, EP, whatever, who cares? It's a collection of songs. We'll just call it that. Like, do we have to get into the specifics? No, doesn't matter. Either way, banger, masterpiece. There wasn't a single thing I didn't like with this. I loved everything, and I'm so excited to keep following Madilyn's career, because she's just going to keep blowing up. I think the little line, where was it? I think it was in the Doma Tortoise, where she talked about like khaki armor. Or no, maybe it was in the Bard. I don't remember. I'm going to listen to this a bunch more, but she talked about khaki armor. It reminded me of like when she used to work at Target. She'd post about that. And now she's like doing her own tours, and it's kind of crazy. So I've loved watching her career over the past year or two. I can't remember when I started listening to her. But it was before, I know it was before To Exist With You released. So however long ago that was, I don't remember. It's been really cool following her career. Hope I can see her in concert one day. Fingers crossed. Next time she goes around Chicago, I'm gonna try to catch the show. I wasn't able to this last tour, unfortunately, but maybe next time I will, so we'll see. Yeah, this is one of the best EPs of the year. This is gonna be, like, this definitely has a spot on my top albums and EPs of the year list. Probably going to even have a spot on my top melodies of the year list, because some of these melodies were incredible I talked about. So like, I cannot wait to hear this more and kind of digest it more. And I can't wait to see where she goes from here. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Hope you liked this EP as much as I did. And I'll catch you on my next one. Thanks for supporting me. Bye-bye.